as an individual who has never played a Souls-like,
Kinda.
I will give you my opinion on my first ever Souls-like.
At this point in the timeline.
So this is my totally correct summary of the game.
Alright, don't move. Crouch. Get in the bush.
A small indie game you might have heard of. Created by Miyazaki, the person who made Castle in the Sky. And look, there's a castle in the sky. And George R.R. Martin, the guy who made Game of Thorns. You most likely already know, but if you didn't, a Souls-like usually takes place in a dark fantasy setting, is a little bit difficult, and overall lacks overt storytelling. Oh, and watch out for the invisible enemy. Ooh, and the chandelier. And watch your step. Oh, but also, because this is my first ever Souls-like, I wasn't about to Google.
So you're not usually supposed to do this, but I'm an expert.
Because the quest goes something like this.
There's this guy next to a rock in Limgrave. Go find him.
I might lack reading comprehension, so this is where Cirrus comes in.
We'll be 4-man gank in this bit. Take your solo and back the dark side.
When playing co-op in Elden Ring, you can't use a mount. You can get invaded, which invaded we got, among some other small things. So we started playing on the seamless co-op mod, but the drawback is that you might crash, and there's no fix for it.
No, we didn't.
Okay, I don't know, bro. I need to launch.
Oh!
In the end, we ended up playing regular co-op anyway. The character creator is really good, so I made an original. Hey.
Foul tarnished in search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition, someone must extinguish thy flame.
Long ago, the Glowmite Queen used the Rune of Death to war against Queen Marika. It was also used by Ranni, the daughter of Radagon, and Queen Ernala in the Night of the Black Knives, where she split the Rune of Death in half, killing Godwyn the Golden Soul and her own body, hoping to rid herself of the influence of the Fingers and the Greater Will, which then led to the shattering of the Elden Ring by Queen Marika, which led to the Tarnished returning to the lands between.
Rise now, ye tarnished.
Did you get all that?
You start off by seeing your maiden, dead. You are the Tarnished. You meet Melina, who tells you to go to the Erdtree, and in return, offers you a car. Wait, offers to become your maiden.
You are the maiden.
Limgrave.
Where's the horse guy? And you also meet Ranni. Remember when I said Ranni killed her own body? Well, she did, and her soul is now in this doll. So Ranni wants to rid the world from the influence of the outer gods, so people can choose their own fates instead of being dictated by higher powers. Ranni is also an Empyrean, and the Empyreans receive a shadow from the Fingers. Now what a shadow is, I will explain later. Sometimes, the Tarnished can see the guidance of grace to lead them on their journey.
It tells you where to go on the main quest, and there are your spawn points.
But if you only follow the main path, you're gonna have a tough time, because funnily enough, the side content is the main part of the game. Believe it or not, there are 165 bosses,
excluding the DLC,
of which only about 15 are the main bosses. The very first boss you see is this guy, and you're not meant to fight him.
Boys! Get him! Oh my god! Bane the down! Oh, leave me alone!
Yep. Hit him! I got 5. I can level up like once.
You think that's bad? I need a minimum of 122,000.
You think that's fine?
That's crazy.
The first boss is this way at Stormwell Castle, but
Go start whacking him, let me go check over here real quick.
there's a dragon here. Ah!
A freaking dragon?
Come on! No! Hit him!
There you go.
It's that easy.
You did it, mate. So, Patches is gonna spawn, he's gonna fight, don't kill him.
Patches is a little jokester, and the entire Souls community is in on it. In Dark Souls 1, he's called Trusty Patches, and he's conveniently next to this lever. So I run past and...
Oh, let's go.
Gods demand repentance. I surrender. White flag and all. I should have known, you skinny little thief.
Alright, this place, don't move. Crouch, get in a bush. You don't want to fight these guys.
I can tell.
Grab that map. We've got the whole of Limgrave. Where do we want to go? Yeah, this is the first of 5 areas.
Oh.
Okay,
In Mistwood, you can hear howling.
Oh, did you hear that howling?
And it's no regular wolf. Remember earlier about Ranni and her shadow? Well, that's Blythe.
Although his name's spelt Blade.
How's that worked out?
He's Welsh.
A shadow is a wolf.
And they have two jobs, to guard their master and eliminate them if they go against the fingers and the greater will. So that's Blythe, or Blade. Another example of an Empyrean with a shadow is Marika, and Marika's shadow is Maliketh, the Black Blade, who literally wields the fucking death. Back on track.
You see the red area on the map? So that's a place called Caelid, and it's fucked, right? It is absolutely fucked. But there's a giant dragon that's dying, and if we can get a bleed weapon that does enough, we can kill it. You get like enough souls to get to like level 40 or 50.
Would you punch this disabled mother for 50,000 runes?
Blue bugs are crazy! We just got 2! Oh yeah, we're cheesy.
Okay, so you want to do Dex, which is like faster katanas and like dual blades and stuff like that.
Have you ever used armors, potions, fast travel, potions, or roll potions? Well, I'm sorry to say, but you're playing the game wrong. So let's talk about the weapons. There are basically 3 main classes. You either go for dexterity, strength, or whatever magic has. So I went for dex. I used the toothpick because it's historically accurate. And for the realism aspect, I used Rivers of Blood because they used these techniques in feudal era Japan.
Strength.
Have you ever watched the 1997 anime and thought,
He's like me for real.
well, you can play as nuts from birth, wielding a massive sword or just a big sword. You wanna hit something? Well, you gotta wait 3 to 4 business days. And magic. Everything that isn't a bow or a sword. So you ever thought, hey, I don't wanna get hit by a boss and I hate dying. And my favorite subclass, the American. Using the crossbow with the switch Ash of War, you can easily gun down your enemies. But make sure you level your intelligence so you can maintain access to firearms. And for your second weapon, we'll go with the cannon, nuking your enemies from orbit.
Because you avoid fall damage on your mount if you land on these streams. It doesn't work. Yeah, so if you run towards the bridge and hug the left-hand side, wait for them to fire the ballista at you, and then run past them all.
Oh, my souls. Oh, hello.
Would you mind taking a letter to my father?
This blind girl is tied to the Frenzied Flame questline, which is tied to one of the endings, where she wants to eat these grapes, but turns out they're actually eyeballs. What did Miyazaki? As we know, the Greater Will is 2 fingers, and the Frenzied Flame is 3, but once they might have been 1. But if you decide to follow the Frenzied Flame, Melina asks that you stop.
If you intend to claim the Frenzied Flame, I ask that you cease. However ruined this world has become, however mired in torment and despair, life endures. Births continue. There is beauty in that. Is there not?
So this might be a good time to tell you that in Stormvale is an item that can turn you into props. Bowing.
Barrel, please barrel.
Oh!
A call ambulance! But not for me!
Featuring.
Oh, bro, you look like the guy that like puts his hands up.
Yeah, it's me.
Wait, was he always there? In Mistwood?
Ik zie hem nog there at the top.
Killing the giant dragon? Anyway, so we finally went to beat the first boss of the game at Stormvale Castle. You can also summon this mage, who you will meet later. Actual cutscene?
Yeah, this is the first main boss.
Wait, this is you.
Every main boss.
This is Margaret. He's an omen, and omens have these horns. He's a horny...
Big.
And afterwards...
Take you to the Round Table Hall.
The Round Table Hold acts as a hub. It's where you interact with most of the NPCs.
There's a woman, Mia, the deathbed companion, is gonna ask if you want a hug. Don't fucking hug her. It gives you a debuff and removes part of your HP permanently.
What did Miyazaki mean by this? But mainly, upgrade your weapons and run back and forth a lot because you can't do math. And right after you beat Margit, there's the second main boss. You see how his name is Godric, not to be confused with Godwin. If you haven't played the game before, it might be a bit difficult to follow because all the names start with the same 3 letters. Godwin, Godfrey, Erdtree Godric,
Alright, pretty easy, right?
Malenia, Margit, Marika, Melina, Mismer, Mikila, Margaret, Radon, Radagon, Ranni, Relana, Renna, Renala, Rykard. Bro, I rolled! Yeah, don't jump, bro. Bro!
Run towards him when he does that.
Yarr!
Fucking open, mate.
If you make your way down the Stormvale Castle, you will see this thing. And on this bloodstain, you will see a familiar face. It's the mage from earlier. And we find out that this thing is Godwyn, or rather, a growth of Godwyn.
You know, the guy that died and set off the whole game?
His actual body is buried deep within the roots of the Erdtree. You might see these roots growing out of everywhere, and on those roots you can see Godwyn's eyes. And it doesn't stop there. His likeness is even spread to some living creatures, like these crabs. So even soulless, his body now a mutated husk. His influence continues to spread. Also, Mikela tried to help him, but kinda gave up, so yeah.
Guys, it's pretty deep.
Afterwards, we did some backtracking. There's a couple of these underground areas. In this one, you run around lighting these torches, and you kill a deer.
Stop doing the attack or we can't hit you.
I'm coming over. You better not be a crucible knight gazing at the stars of a magic underground world when I get there.
Who's that? Taking the elevator back up
What I see you later, guys.
That's crazy.
gets you to Caelid. Turn around. Hell no. This is the Great Jar. Oh, giant pot friend. Where you have to challenge 3 of the fighters and win. And every time you die, there is quite a run back. No way. And finally, after I had killed 3 of them, I found out that you have to do 3 in a row and can't reload the area. So I employed this never seen before strategy. Back on track for the main quest line, exiting Stormvale, you reach Liurnia, where the Academy of Raya Lucaria is located. You also see a familiar face. Give her a grape.
Turns out they're actually eyeballs.
Sure. On the way there.
Invaded. Oh, I see them. Bro, brother is lost.
Noob. You see Patches again, my favorite anime character.
I didn't know that he could spawn here. What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't either.
And meet this gamer girl.
I look like a fucking lizard, man.
Who invites you to Volcano Manor.
Is this important?
And you meet the best NPC.
Marika's tits. You must be hungry.
Oh, Marika's tits.
And fight another dragon. Wait, tanking that?
Did you grab that map fragment, by the way?
Yeah. Just went to double check if I did. Yeah, I had it. Also in Liurnia, you see these weird ass fucking things, bro.
We are about to enter Hogwarts.
When you finally make it inside,
the invasions have begun. We're gonna get invaded a ton here, by the way.
Yeah, people love this
area.
area.
This is a really fun area to invade.
here is Valath,
Man, just me and you.
about to kill.
Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. They pointed down on me! No! No!
We're being invaded.
Like he shows up here, then we go on the elevator.
Really fucking funny, actually.
Oh shit.
We stayed on the elevator.
He's up there. He's up top there, you see? Damn.
Oh, I stepped on a guy, sorry. Renala, the mother of Ranni, you know, she was left by Radagon for Queen Marika, so she's been depressed ever since. So let's get her!
Fucking runs to the fan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this might be a bit more difficult without the horse.
Dodging the carpet bombs, you reach Caria Manor.
I think I found the Fingies' headquarters.
What do you think the boss is in this area, dude?
A foot. Well, it was actually an elevator. And we finally reach Ranni. She wants us to join Blythe in search of Nokron. And for that, we gotta go to Caelid. Oh, he's coming. The Radahn festival is basically where warriors go to die, because no one can defeat Radahn. Radahn is also the brother of Ranni. In the center of Caelid is where Malenia and Radahn once fought, turning Caelid into... He also learned gravity magic to ride his horse, the slow thing, and stop the stars because they were gonna hit
Where's
Limgrave.
my summon?
Yeah, I put mine right at the elevator.
You said you put yours at the Stake of Marika, so that means you lied.
Stake of Marika is right next to the elevator, buddy.
No, it's not, actually.
Yes, it is.
No, you're wrong. This is Stake of Marika right here.
This is a Stake of Marika. That's a summoning pool.
Oh, no. Nice. Oh, nice.
Holy.
Oh, this is the dream.
Bro, like, I can't actually see it coming. I'm trying to heal, man. Okay, I'm actually like... But after we defeat him, as the best character, and because he wants to be a true warrior, he wants to challenge you, so...
God.
The stars resume, and so does Ranni's destiny in a sense, because through this crater, you reach Nokran, where you find the Finger Slayer blade.
Wonder what that's for.
And your best homie, you. And then you gain access to this other underground area, where you find this doll, and I don't know, talk to it?
A dogged fellow, aren't we?
She's hiding from the Greater Will, and Blythe is controlled by the Greater Will,
Tell
so...
the two fingers that Ranni the witch cometh, rend thy flesh.
Scarlet Rod's pretty bad, right? Just imagine if there was a whole lake of... You kill an Eldritch god, and then she killed her fingers, and you basically get married to her. You know what? Let's go to Volcano Manor. And Rykard is also the brother of Ranni. Alright, so he was devoured by this immortal serpent, and became a part of it. Phase 2, phase 2. What the fuck? Why is she even eating him?
So the snake can't die, so she's eating the snake so the snake can be like reborn.
Alright, back on track. We finally reach Leyndell, the royal capital. Oh.
Oh.
At this point, the Dung Eater has arrived at the Round Table Hold, and by his name, you might think he eats, well, but it's actually way worse. Basically, in Japanese folklore, the soul is stored inside your... So, he rips it out and eats it. There's also a Dung Eater ending to the game. Going to the sewer in Leyndell, I had to do everything to prevent that. Back on track, we fight this image of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. And then we kill Morgoth. You know the first boss, Margit, apparently is Morgoth.
Don't go near him.
Where we find out that we can't get to the Erdtree. And this is where Melina comes in.
The Erdtree, no?
And we find out that a maiden's true purpose is to sacrifice herself to burn the Erdtree. Alternatively, you can use the Frenzied Flame to burn the thorns, and Melina survives, which Melina doesn't like.
To deliver you, destined death.
Nah, she's the Glowmite Queen, but you can also use Melina to burn the thorns and still do the Frenzied Flame ending, and she's dead. But before you burn down the tree, we gotta head to the mountaintop of the giants. Also, this area you can see from like the start of the game, where you have to fight this giant. What the fuck? Zaza tree! While we're here, we should pay Malenia a visit, you know, the most famous boss.
And I have never known defeat.
Until now. After the battle with Radahn, one of her soldiers dragged her all the way here. This is Miquella's Haligtree. Miquella is the brother of Malenia. And he's in this cocoon. Wait, where's the cocoon?
Oh my god, Miquella's hand. Oh!
I will take you in my...
Tom Holland, what the fuck?
It's gonna last 5 hours.
Hold on,
That's actually insane.
Phase 1's done.
Like, shh. Wait, how are you getting to phase 2? How's he know how to dodge those? Kinda weird.
Please, Scarlet Rod. Bro, look at that. Mount Olympus on top of that cliff.
Yeah, that looks sick as fuck.
There's lights on, so somebody's home.
Yeah. Where's he?
Someone was home.
Honored the guest.
I wanna kill my mom!
Without the context of the DLC, Mohg, the Lord of Blood, stole the cocoon and brought it here. But I don't know why everyone is struggling so much. You can just turn off blood. Back on track.
Again?
After you commit the cardinal sin of burning the Erdtree, you awake in Farum Azula. Were you ever curious what these random pieces are all over Limgrave?
It's this thing.
See that broken down fence? Like,
I see a couple.
well, no, because one side of it hasn't got anything.
No, every fence here is broken that I see, man.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You've got TikTok fucking Zoomer brain. The ledge isn't painted yellow.
Oh, the drop.
Area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just turn right, you know. You should have said that.
No, because last time I said to you to turn right, you ran straight forward, and the second time I did it, you ran left. Like, it's impossible.
When was the second time?
In Volcano Manor.
I haven't been there.
Shut the fuck up.
In this place, you fight Ornstein, the Godskin duo. The guys you've been fighting all game, but both at the same time. Oh! They break! I hate you! And then we fight this guy that gave us some nice items. This is Malekith, the Black Blade Marika's shadow, the protector of the Rune of Death. And we unleash death in the lands between.
Destined death.
Alright, this optional boss you might miss. What you do is go to this place in the middle of nowhere.
Lay down here. Good night.
Rewind time. This is the true first Elden Lord. Blessed.
Oh, there it is.
What the fuck? Oh! Oh, there it is. Bro, so now that we've nuked Leyndell, this guy that really loved you,
Remember your place, newcomer.
kinda betrays you.
Good thing he's a fucking little baby.
Yeah, bleed, you bitch. I am no man.
Can't wait to see the comments on that video. You're using the rivers of blood, your friends using magic, and your other friends using faith. Like, these are all cheese
Yes,
builds.
sir. And we finally reached the Erdtree again. And Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, has arrived. Notice how his guidance of grace points towards you.
Long and hard didst thou fight.
Up till now, everyone's been kind of a hater. They hate you. But this guy's awesome. This is actually the coolest boss. At one point, I couldn't breathe.
Let me use my clap!
Oh my fucking god, man.
He,
Oh my god.
He's gooning!
Bro.
Stop.
Bro, what's he doing?
What are you doing?
Do it again, do it again, do it again! Bro found his move. Do it again, do it again. Oh, he's doing it again, do it again.
Moves? Yeah, what?
I'm so good.
He also likes to grab you.
Oh. Yeah!
Wait.
Oh, see you later, Dad. Yeah, get Bane. Yeah, grab him.
Guys. And now, going up the stairs, we finally get to go inside the Erdtree,
I hurt you, Dad. I can't wait.
where we see that Marika is imprisoned. And she turns into Radagon. Marika is Radagon. So how did they have 3 children, and how...
I'm dead. Die.
Yeah, I thought it was different fights. I didn't know it was the same fight. Whoa. Ash Lake? Okay.
That's alright, because now we can beat it with the 3 of us, you can take a nice screenshot of the end.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We're not standing.
Oh my fuck.
Hell.
No!
He was hitting Bane and it hit me off to the side.
There's gonna be a second line thing on you. Oh, nice, good shot.
You did it. Dan survived phase 1.
How can Bane survive phase 2?
Yeah. The 8th one, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I can't see anything. I'm alive. I'm dead. He literally turned to you and turned back to me as I started healing. Holy shit, Bane, can you hit this guy?
I am. Notice my damage. And now, notice Ceres trying to fight a level 1 enemy.
What a Sigma.
Fuck is that? Who's that? It's a ghost. Yes, Dan, I can survive phase 2.
Yeah, once me and Valak spent 5 minutes running away from every single fucking attack because you're just...
Yeah, cry more. You start the game by having no maidens. and everyone calling you Maidenless, and by the end, you have like 4. Is this a dating sim? Okay, new year, new video, right? I was in prison.